So let's begin. Let's find our chairs. So chaos, right? Chaos. There's a rule in quantum physics that says that the only certainty in life is uncertainty. So the more we become a yogi, the more we gain wisdom and we do the practices, the more we allow the uncertainty to just be there, knowing that eventually it'll right itself, right? We've all been down this road several times. We think maybe we get sick and we think, oh my God, this is horrible. Or maybe it was pretty major, and then we get through it and then life goes on, and so that's things that are going on around us too. So we're going to do a breathing technique called Bhramari breath. So some people call it bumblebee breath. And what this breath does is it really helps us to calm down our central nervous system. It also helps us to get into deeper sleep rhythms. Yeah. And so let's just start with shaking like we always do. Shake, shake, shake. Shake off the morning, let go of any stuff, or whatever you can let go of. And we can pretty much let go of everything. If we really, really practice this. I was just reading this thing about finding bliss, and basically you just have to come to that space where you don't let anything rock you, like no matter what, because we're not just this body, right? We're not just this life here, this lifetime. We're spirit, we're energy, which lasts for infinity, forever. And so when we can just let that go, all the little worries and things and all that kind of stuff, deal with it and then just not worry about it and find more and more that joy, and that more and more joy turns to bliss. And then we're just walking around like we're on a cloud. Let's go for that today. All right, so we're going to start with this Bhramari breath, and let's just do a couple of cleansing breaths. So take a breath in through the nose, and just with a ha sound, it out. That helps us also to rid the heat in our body and toxins in our body by exhaling. Take another breath in. Good. And now we're going to start with this Bhramari breath. We're going to use our hands. We're going to put little mudras on our face. So you're going to take your pinky fingers underneath your chin, your second finger, your ring finger, above your lips. Or actually, this is underneath your lips, the pinky finger. Other fingers on the top of your lips. Your middle finger, if you have glasses like me, you kind of have to work around it, or you can take them off and just listen along. So that the middle finger is on the side of your nose, and then the pointer fingers are on the outside of your eyes. And then your thumbs are just gently pressing or touching that cartilage, that place where you go when you want to close your ears. Yeah, good. All right, and then relax your arms onto your chest. Good. And let's close our eyes. And we're going to experiment with the vibration here. So we're going to take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, close the lips and hum. Feel the vibration on your face, maybe in your throat area. Take another breath in. Big deep breath, and exhale, hum it out. Now, different pitches turn on different things in this breath. So next time we hum out, we're gonna heighten the pitch. You're gonna just have hum out with a little higher pitch. And that sends the energy focus into the pituitary gland in our brain, right in the top of our head, frontal head. And it releases the melatonin in our body, yeah, in our brain. So take a nice big breath in. And this time as you breathe out, hum up higher pitch. Like it might sound like a hot little bee, little baby bee. That's where you find or feel the vibration. Let's do that one more time. Take a nice, long, deep breath in. And breathe out with a high pitch. Breathe out as slow as you can and as long as you can, and then relax. And now we're going to breathe out 2 breaths just with our medium natural pitch. And that sends the energy into the thyroid area for our metabolism. So take a nice big deep breath in and hum it out. Just a medium pitch. Notice if you feel the vibration a little lower, maybe lower face into the throat, that thyroid area. Relax. Take another deep breath in and hum it out. And relax. And now lastly, we're going to do a lower pitch. So lowering your pitch, and that takes the energy into the thymus gland for our immune system. Yeah, so take a nice big breath in and a low hum out. Might feel that vibration now in your upper chest. Yeah, good for us. And then another last breath in, big breath in. Keeping your eyes closed, feel free to float your hands up off your face and bring your hands onto your lap. Good. Palms are up. Good. Right. Now we're going to take our pointer fingers and we're going to bring them to that little cartilage where our thumbs were before. Yeah. We're going to do a few humming breaths. And as we hum out, we're going to open and close our ears. Yeah, just very gently. So again, rest the arms onto your chest, point your fingers on your ears by that little cartilage, that little half moon cartilage. We're going to take a breath in. And as you hum out, open and close your ears. And we're going to do 2 more. The pitch can be wherever you feel like it. High, medium, low pitch, whatever feels natural to you. Maybe listen to your body and give it what it needs. And take a nice big breath in. And as you hum it out, open and close the ears. Relax. And one more breath here, a breath in. And exhale. Long breath. Opening and closing. The bottom of the breath, relax. Float your hands onto your lap. Relax your shoulders back and down. And just feel the effects of that breath. Yeah, so we have in our nostrils, we have this powerhouse molecule called nitric oxide. So when you breathe in and out of your nose, try to do that all day long, every day. That builds this nitric oxide into the bloodstream that dilates our capillaries and sends oxygen all through the body. Yeah. And when we hum the breath out, it increases that nitric oxide 15%. Yeah. So just humming in itself increases that nitric oxide. Bring a little smile to your face and gently flutter the eyes open. There we go. How was that? Yeah, so just play around with that. You don't have to, do this, but sometimes it feels good to just kind of hold your face. You're not holding it, but and humming. So you don't need to remember all this or the hype, or if but just humming in itself. So that's why as we do our daily tasks or we drive in our car or we're starting to feel a little like, anxiety, anxiousness, just hum. Just think of a song in your head and just hum, or you don't even have to think of a song, but just And what that does is it helps us to slow our breath down, build up that nitric oxide, calm the central nervous system, just simply by that. All right. So practice this weekend with all the stuff going on. Just hum a lot. Yeah, hum through it. Good. All right. So let's begin to move a little bit. So we're going to find a nice tall spine, take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, drop your chin to your chest. See what's going on in your shoulders here. See if you can just gently stretch your shoulders back. It should feel like a nice stretch. Then a little bit deeper stretch along the back of your neck and between your shoulder blades. Press into your feet. Inhale, lift the chin forward, up and forward and up. And then exhale, chin to chest. Relax the shoulders. And then inhale the head straight back up. Let's take a breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, drop your head over to one side. Right. Relax your left shoulder. Relax your arm down even and just give a little bit deeper stretch to that top of your shoulder. That should feel nice. Just go to the point. If this feels too much of a stretch, to bring your hand back onto your lap. And now let's all bring our hand back onto our lap. Find your feet, press down into your feet to slowly bring your head back up. Take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, drop over to the other side. Notice that there's a difference. This side for me is a lot tighter. And then relax that right shoulder down. If you want to relax just the weight of the arm hanging, helps to open up that right side of your neck. And breathe. Breathe into the tightness and breathe out and soften. Now bringing that right hand back to our lap. Press down into your feet. That really helps to lighten the load up here and slowly bring the head back up. Let's just do a couple circles. So take a breath in, and as you exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Inhale, roll your head over to the right and up, and exhale over to the other side and forward. Yeah. So continue, nice slow circles, inhaling, exhaling. Yeah. Feel free to float your eyes closed. Notice your neck. I think mine's tighter. I slept on a different pillow last night, so my neck is tighter in certain areas. Next time the head comes forward, pause, and then slowly bring the body back, the head back up. Good. Take a nice breath in, and on an exhale breath again, drop your chin to your chest. And this time we're going to roll to the other side first and up. So we're reversing our circle. Yeah. Breathing through the nose the whole way. Big inhale as you go to the side and up. And big exhale as you come to the other side and forward. Yeah. One more circle here. And relax the head back forward. Good. Press down into your feet. Slowly bring your head back up. Good. We're going to take our fingertips. We're just going to start to tap our forehead, kind of that area where that pituitary gland is in your brain. Getting there more vibration there. Come to the sides of your temples. Maybe you're going to find some spots that are a little tender. Good. And then let's go down to our upper chest, that thymus, thyroid area. You can go a little higher, side of the neck, and just waking that up. Yeah. So it seems like, even though it's middle of the summer, it seems like the COVID strain is back a little bit. So this helps just remind our body to keep that immune system alive and shining. Yeah, good. And relax. We're gonna shake out the hands. Let's relax our arms down alongside our body and bring our fingertip and thumbs touching. And then we're gonna flick. right? We do this, like we're flicking water off our fingertips, getting a little motion in our little finger, all of our finger joints. And if you don't want, you can do little circles as you're flicking. Yeah. And that helps the little bit of a brain-body connection. Good. Flicking and circling. Next time the hands come together, let's reverse. Go the other way. Do little circles the other way. And you can make tiny little circles. You can do bigger circles if you're feeling like you want more. Yeah, flicking away as we circle. And just as if the water droplets are on the, or our you know, anxiety and fear and tension is on the tip of our fingers, and we're just flicking it away. Yeah, good. And relax and shake out the shoulders. Relax the arms down. Find that gentle, tall spine if it left. We always have to remind ourselves. Sometimes we're not even aware that we're slumping, you know, it's just like not in our, but then when we go to lift our heart, we think, oh yeah, that feels so much better, right? Right, relax the arms down, press into your feet, inhale, lift your shoulders up, 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 up. And exhale, relax them down. Breathing in and out of the nose. Inhale. Remember, as we breathe in and out, we have all these membranes and little capillaries and hairs and things in our nostrils. So as we breathe in, let's one more time. Breathe in, it's filtering, warming, and, you know, gathering that nitric oxide to send throughout our body. Roll out the shoulders. Good. And relax. Good. We're going to take a nice big breath in. Now, and as we exhale, we're going to lean forward slightly. Good. We're going to bring our right arm across our knees and just relax the left arm. So come as far forward as it feels good. If it doesn't feel good to go forward, you can just be sitting with your hand on your upper lap here. Yeah. So whatever's comfortable on your back. We're going to just do a tiny little twist here. So press down into your feet, and as you inhale, reach that left arm out and up as high as you can. Yeah, and find a few breaths here. Maybe with each inhale breath, you come up a little higher, or maybe not. Yeah. You're gently pressing into that right forearm. That's giving you leverage. Your tummy's tucking back, protecting your back. You don't want to take this into your back. And then exhale, release that arm down. Yeah, good. And then bring that left hand onto the lap, right hand onto the lap, head down, and bring the body back up. Good. Take a nice breath in, and on an exhale breath, we're going to lean forward. We're going to bring our arms, we're going to do the other side, don't worry. We're going to bring our arms, feet are about hip distance apart, and just looking down between our hands here. Yeah. So elbows on your thighs. Start to drag your elbows back as you stretch the top of your head forward. Nice stretch for the spine, giving the spine, all those little vertebrae, maybe a little bit of space. You know, this also helps to get those back muscles a little bit working and strengthening. Good. And now relax and bring both hands back to your thighs, one at a time. Come back up. Good. And finally, we're going to do that other side twist. So take a breath in. As you exhale, lean forward. And now other hand, palm is up, and that the forearm's just resting on your thighs. Yeah. Release the right arm down. And again, arm can be, if you have any back issues, you can be up high and just raise your arm. Yeah, good. Now in an inhale breath, press down into that forearm, the left arm, and reach the right arm up. And you can turn to the side and watch the arm raise up. And just go to wherever it's comfortable for you and find a few breaths there. And see that on each inhale breath, if you can go up a little higher. Yeah, no contest. This is just to where it feels good. And we're just warming up here. And then exhale, relax, release that arm down to the floor. Good. And then bring one hand and the other hand back. Bring your gaze down, press down into your hands, and slowly come back up. Yeah, nice. And shake it out. Good. Let's glide our hands back, reach for our chair, Just stretch your shoulders back. Lift your chin up slightly. And find a few breaths right into your heart. Yeah, in and out of your nose. Just take this to where it feels good. And this reminds us to, this helps us to alleviate that kytosis, that rounding of the upper back, which is so healthy for us. And then exhale and release that. We're gonna come into a sweet little twist here. So we're gonna take this right leg here. You can grab onto your chair or whatever if you need to, and just scoot that right hip back a little bit. So you'll look at your knees and your left knee will be a little bit further forward than your right knee. And we're just off center just a little bit. You're gonna take a breath in, and on an exhale breath, you're gonna start to twist to the right now. Feel the twist coming from your waist and your hips more than your chest. Relax your left arm a lot alongside that right. You can lay your right palm down onto the back of your chair if you have space, or just to the side of the chair. And then once you have that, slowly turn your head, look to the right. Keep your chin not tucked down. Keep your chin parallel to the floor. Find a few breaths here. This is just a nice opening. A little bit of a massage for the spine as well. Good. And twisting that stomach spine. And on the next exhale breath, slowly bring your head back forward. Slowly bring your body back forward. And now scoot that right hip to meet the left so the hips are even. Let's take this left hip back now, just a little bit. Again, so your right knee will be a little bit forward than your left. Yeah, good. And then we're gonna do our twist. And again, not leading with the chest. We really wanna keep a tall spine and turn at our waist here. And then right hand can lay alongside the left thigh. The left hand can press down into the, right behind that left hip and press down to sort of like a little brace for our spine. And turn now to the left, toward that left shoulder. And breathe. Nice, long, slow, deep breaths. Smile on the face. And as you exhale, relax, slowly turn the head back forward. Slowly turn the body back. And then slide that left hip in line with the right. Good. And release it out. Shake, shake, shake it out. Yeah. And we're going to make our way to a stand if you'd like. Yeah. Always feel free, depending on the day. You may not feel like you want to stand up, but it's so important for us to stand and move. You know, our body was designed to move all day long. So taking this opportunity to stand is good. And if that's not what's going on with you today, that's fine. So I like to slide my heels back just a little bit. Scoot to the front of your chair if you're not there already. That helps us with that momentum to stand. And then as if there's a string that's being, a rope that's being pulled forward and up on your chest, as you inhale, lean forward, press down into your feet, and nice and slowly come to a stand. Good. And you can make your way to the back of your chair, push it forward or push it out to the side. If you don't need it, just make sure that you have space on either side of you here. If you scooted your chair off to the side, or you can keep it forward. Yeah, good. And let's just move. Yeah, good. And shake, shake, shake. Shake whatever your body's asking you to shake. And maybe you think of a song and maybe a little hum. It doesn't have to be loud, just a tiny little I don't know if you can hear my hum on the Zoom, but and when you hum, just notice how it makes you feel. Kind of like you just kind of let go of your baggage, right? It reminds you to just let it go. And relax. Good. All right, let's come to Tadasana. Good. All right. And then we're going to bring our feet a little bit wider apart here. Good. and then a little bounce in our step. And we're going to inhale to one side and exhale to the other. So another little twist for our body. Inhale and exhale through the mouth. Again, that ha sound helps us to get rid of heat in the body, toxins in the body, and it also calms the central nervous system down. Ha, 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 and slow it down, come back. All right, so we're gonna do a little step side to side as we move our arms. So we have in our body, we have all this fascia tissue. There's miles and miles of it all over our body. It's just like white little, thin fascia tissue everywhere. And that's why it's important for us to move and move all of our body, because when we don't move, that fascia tissue sort of dries up and makes us feel stiff. Yeah. So we're gonna step side to side. Yeah. And just with the arms as well. Good. And then if this feels okay to you, maybe the arms come up a little higher. Maybe the step gets a little wider. Yeah, that's up to you with what you're feeling today. Maybe you start slow and then get a little bit more. And this just gets a lot of that fascial tissue in our body to be moving and lubricating. Yeah. Good. And then if you're really up there, you start to slow it down. And slow it down. And find your Tadasana. Good. On an inhale breath, press down into your feet, lift your shoulders up. Big breath in. I just got a double adjustment there. And exhale, relax your shoulders down. Good. One more inhale, lift the shoulders up. And exhale, relax down. Yeah, good. All right. On an inhale breath, we're going to reach our right arm out and up. Good. Now you can bend your elbow here if your shoulders are feeling tight today. You can have it with a slight bend in the elbow. You can have it straight up. Yeah. We're going to take the left arm and reach that out and up. And we're going to see if we can grab onto your wrist. Yeah. So that arms are in line with the ears. They're not forward. Yeah. So if you have to bend your elbows to get them in line with your ears, that's an option. And then maybe try to stretch that right hand up towards the sky. Again, let's parallel chin to the floor. Look straight ahead. Good. Tuck your tummy back, that area below your navel. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, reach up and lean over to the left. So you're stretching, gently, gently stretching that right arm to the upper left corner of the room. Press down into the right, outside of the right foot. Ground that foot in. And again, take this to just where it feels good on your body. Yeah, good. And breathe. Feel that nice big opening on the whole right side of your body, right side of your hip, leg, right, all the way down. And then inhale, slowly come back up, and exhale, release both arms. Just let them slowly float through space. You can wiggle your fingers, feel the air, the temperature of the air. Yeah, the room that you're in right now. Good. And relax. Good. Roll it out, shake it out. Good. All right, we're going to do that under the other side, now our left side. So inhale, reach that left arm out and up. Again, you can have a soft elbow. Good. Reach the right arm out and up and see if you can grab onto that left wrist. And again, in line with the ears are the arms. Good. Once you have that alignment, you can see if you can stretch those left fingertips up a little higher. Belly's tucking back. Yeah, even tailbone is dropping down slightly. We don't want that curve in our back. Take a nice breath in, and as you exhale, reach up and lean over. And just gently guide that left hand over to the left upper corner of the room or left side of the room. And breathe now, feeling that expansion on the left side, left rib cage, left hip. Press down into the left foot. Yeah. And breathe. Again, long, slow, deep breath. And if you cannot breathe deeply, then you've gone too far. You're struggling. So then you take it off a little bit and find that deep breath. That's what's important. Yeah. Good. On an inhale breath, slowly come back up. And then as you exhale, just float the arms down. Make a little fist now, and you can just twirl your fists really gently. As again, you feel the space, you feel the air around you. This is your energy body all around you. It's about 3 feet, they say, right? There's energy that you emulate about 3 feet outside of your body, all around you. Yeah, so we're not just this, right? We're a lot. And that's what connects us to the world and everybody else and people around us and nature. Yeah, we're connected. And shake it out. So we're never alone, right? It's just never ever alone. We're with nature, we're with divine energy, divine grace. Yeah, good. Okay, so we're going to come into a little bit wider stance. We're going to open up just a little bit more. All this opening here is just going to help to kick on that immune system. Yes, and drinking a lot of water, please. Lift the right toes up, pivot and drop. So align your right heel about to the middle of your back, this left foot. Yeah. And then find a stance where you feel comfortable and steady, right? Maybe you need to shorten your stance. Maybe you need to widen your stance. Maybe you want more. We're going to go into triangle pose here. Yeah. So shoulders gently back and down. Go shoulders above the hips to start with. Reach the arms out to either side. Now, tendency here is going to be for this right knee to lock down, right? But we want to have a little bit of a bend there, tiny bit. Yeah, not a big bend like Warrior 2. Good. And it's hard to keep that, especially as we move. So let's just glide our shoulders a little bit side to side. Just loosening up. Belly's tucked in. That belly's almost always engaged, that core. Good. Next time we slide over to the right, maybe slide a little bit more. Maybe stretch that left hip to the side, to the left side. And when you stopped, when your body's like, that's it, then relax that right hand down onto your thigh and lift the left arm out and up. Stretch it up tall. Good. In triangle pose. Recheck in with that right knee. Make sure you're not locking it back. Good. And then you can turn your gaze. You can either look underneath the left arm or maybe underneath and up towards the ceiling. And tucking that belly in, maybe tucking the tailbone down just slightly. Pressing the toes into the floor. If you feel a little bit of wobble, if your chair's right there, you can hold on to it with your right hand or onto your thigh. Yeah. But a little bit of wobble is good. We know now that wobble is the deep core muscles engaging to keep you up. And breathe for 2. And breathe for 1. Good. Relax the gaze back down and forward. And then on an inhale breath, reach your left fingertips up. Slowly bring the body straight back up and release that down, that arm down. Good. Relax the shoulders. Yeah. Ooh, it just feels so good, right, to do that? Good. And then gently lift the right toes up and pivot them in. And then let's heel toe or just gently take a few steps to bring yourself back to Tadasana. Good. And then just wiggle around. Might feel nice to separate your legs a little bit and maybe do a tiny little baby hip circles. Yeah, because some of these poses will sometimes tense up areas, maybe your back, typically your back, right? And so just release that before we go over to the other side. Yeah, nice and easy. And relax, good. All right. And then let's actually bring our feet together here. We'll get to the other side. And let's take our hands, slide them, send your hips back, and slide your hands to about your knees. Good. And so legs are together, and maybe do a little baby circles on your knees. Again, getting all that fascia tissue in the body, just moving, stretching, and then reverse, go the other direction. Yeah, that's enough. If something doesn't feel good on your back, then you back off. You've gone too far. Yeah. And then pause and then press down into your feet and slowly keep the head down. Bring body up, chest up, shoulders up, head up. Nice. And shake it out. Move the feet out a little bit. Good. Shake out the arms. That's my favorite pose of yoga, is just shaking. Maybe do a little humming while you're doing that. And relax. Good. And now bringing the feet out a little bit wider apart again. We're going to do our triangle on this side. So toes are, start with forward. Lift the left toes up, slowly pivot, and bring that foot out. I say pivot, but if that doesn't ever feel good or you're on carpet, just find your, step it out to the side, however it's comfortable for you and safe. Yeah. In alignment, just feel the alignment so that your body feels nice and stable. Yeah. Hold on 1 minute. I have to just let somebody in. Take a nice big breath in. Exhale it out. Good. All right. Now remembering that left knee, we don't want to lock that left knee out, down. We want to have a soft bend. And then we're going to float arms out to either side. Good. All right. So checking in with that alignment, and then start to glide side to side just a little bit. Again, this tummy, the area below your navel, is tucked back to your back spine. Yeah. And then start to reach over to the left, slide your right hip over a little bit, and just go to where it's comfortable. Release that left hand onto the thigh, reach the right arm out and up. Yeah, good. And then gaze can stay forward, just like it is. Maybe you look underneath your right arm. That adds a little bit of a, more of a challenge of a balance. Maybe even up a little bit. Yeah, you decide. You can always hold on to your chair with that left hand or on your thigh. Good. Toes are pressing into the floor. And you're breathing. And breathe in, stretch up to the ceiling. Breathe out and slide your hand down a little bit more if that feels okay. On that left thigh. Good. One more breath. And as you exhale, slowly bring the head back forward and start to inhale, reach for the ceiling with that right hand, and exhale, release that right hand down and relax both shoulders. Good. And then inhale, lift the left toes up and pivot, or you can just step them forward and then step, step, step your feet back to hip distance apart and wiggle, wiggle, wiggle it out. Shake, shake, shake it out. Hum, hum, hum it out. Just let your body feel like a wet noodle. Yeah. Remind the tension that it doesn't need to be there. You've got it. You've got it. Yeah. And relax. Good. All right. Little bit of a opening again of this chest area here for our thymus, our immune system. We're going to take our hands and reach them back like an airplane. Yeah, bend the elbows, and if you can, bring the palms of your hands onto your sacrum. For me, that just feels so good, you know, because I have low back issues sometimes, and it just feels so supported, right? Yeah. And then sometimes I say to myself, you know, I stand up for myself and life supports me in unexpected and loving ways. Yes. Reach your elbows back, press down into your toes, lift your heart, look up, coming into this little baby camel. Feel free to soften your knees if you want to press your hips forward a little bit and look up. Yeah, so opening up the whole front body, but nice and easily. Yeah, bring a little smile to your face. Big breath. Each time you exhale, see if you can maybe gently push your hips a little further forward. Yeah, reach your elbows a little bit further back. Maybe not, but maybe. Yeah, one more breath. And as you exhale, relax the head. Just let the head float back down. Slowly straighten the knees. Start to slide your hands down your glute muscles back there, down your upper thighs. Yeah. And then relax your arms just to your side. Good. And just a little shake out again. Good. All right, we're going to come into a little bit of a balancing pose. So we can just start right here with our left leg and have something to hold on to. We're going to do our tree pose. Yeah, so tree again, it helps us to open up the immune system. Yeah, and it helps us to stay strong as well. Get those deep core muscles engaging. Yeah, good. All right, so just finding Tadasana here. Different variations here for everybody, really in all poses, yes. All right, so we're gonna have most of the weight into this inside leg and bend the outside knee. Good. Now, this is a balance challenge. 90% of the weight is in this standing leg, so it's very beneficial, yeah, to us. Good. And then if you want to open the hip a little bit, you can bring the knee out and the bottom of the foot to the inside of your ankle. Yeah. Holding onto the chair to start with. Get a nice tall spine. Tuck your belly in. Shoulders back and down. We're not hunched forward. That makes this balance really challenging. Yeah, so nice tall spine. Now, if you're feeling pretty balanced here, you can maybe bring your hands into prayer position. Yeah, maybe fan your elbows out and gently press into your palms. That might help to balance, for your balance. Yeah, a little bit of wobble is good. And if you topple out a little bit, just go back nice and easily, smile and play with it. Yeah, good. If you found your legs, you're feeling pretty balanced, you can reach your hands up towards the sky. Lift your chest, tuck your tummy in. And if you're feeling like, yeah, this is good, and I could probably do more, only if that's the case, you can lift your gaze and look to where the ceiling meets the wall. Good. And if that's feeling like, yeah, okay, that's okay, I got that. If you want more challenge, you can soften your gaze, look through your eyelashes. And you can even close your eyes. That's major. Just protect yourself, stay safe. Do anything that your body is asking you to do and playing along with it. One more breath here. You've got this. You've got this. Remember that wobble is good. And now bringing your palms together, opening your eyes. Yeah. Bringing your palms together and slowly bringing your hands down and slowly releasing the leg. I did not close my eyes because whatever I was doing was challenge enough for me today. All right. And then you can scoot over to the other side of your chair. Let's do that on the other side. Good. All right. Wiggling it out, shake off the tension. You see that all the time. Animals will run or they'll, do stuff and then they'll stop. And a lot of times they'll shake off the tension until they move on. So find your Tadasana here. Good. Weight goes into this inside leg. Knee outside bends. Yeah. And you can stay right here. Yes. Lifting the chest, lifting the heart. If you want to open the hip, turn the knee out to the side. Bring the bottom of the foot to the inside of the ankle. Yeah. Good. Nice tall spine. And good. If you feel pretty balanced here, see if you can float your hands into prayer position. Yes, you can even have just like one finger on the chair. That's a pretty good challenge if this is not for you today. Good. Tummy's tucked in and up. If you can, on an inhale breath, send your fingers up towards the sky. Roll your branches up towards the sun. Yeah. Heart stays lifted, belly stays tucked in. Yeah, maybe the gaze lifts up a little bit. Maybe the eyes soften or even close. You take this to where you want. Give yourself a little bit of a challenge, but breathe. And tell yourself, I've got this. I'm standing. I can balance. I've got it. 2 more breaths. And when you're ready, slowly float your hands down. If you've opened your eyes, if you close them, and bring your hands here to your heart. Release them down, and then release that leg. Nice. Ah, yes, it's even very challenging. We can practice this when we close our eyes. We rely on our eyes. That's one of the top things we rely on to keep us balanced. Yeah, so when we take our eyes out of the picture, there's a lot of stuff going on between the brain and the body, right? But practicing that is what helps us to not fall, trip when there's dim light, when there's dark light at night. Yeah, good. And so let's just take a little practice with that. So eyes are open here, and then see if you can lift your heels up just slightly. Good. And you feel the body start to, adjust, right? You feel that those deep core muscles here, and then release the heels down. And now again, lift the heels up, and maybe just have your finger on the chair. Yeah, just touching it, and see how that works. Yeah, and release it down. Good. And now holding on to having your finger on the chair, yeah, or touching it or holding it. Come back up onto your heels. And now slowly close your eyes, and whoa, you can open them back up. But you notice that that's the body's like, what are you doing? Yeah, but it's such good practice in a safe way for us. Yeah, because then the body recognizes, oh, I remember that. And I remember how to keep us upright and release. That was just a little something to play with. Okay, let's make our way back to our chairs. Nice work, everybody. We say work, it's not work. It's like nice stretching, everybody. All right, we're gonna do our slow descent to our chair through chair pose. So take a nice big breath in. As you're sitting, what I want you to just concentrate on is what your booty is doing, right? Not bending the knees to sit. We wanna send your hips back. Yeah. And so the knees will automatically bend a little bit, but more of the motion, you want to keep a flat spine, not a rounded spine. Yeah. And you want to keep your knees above your ankles as much as possible. Yeah. And so take a nice breath in and see if you can reach your hips back a little bit more. And this is where hamstrings, thighs, that's what's going to take you down. And then on your next exhale breath, you can grab the front of your chair. Try not to hold on as much as possible. Let the legs bring you down to your chair. Yeah, good. And we've arrived. Yes, good. All right, so scoot forward in your chair. Let's take a nice big breath in and let it go. You can wiggle the legs. Just relax the body. Yeah. Whenever we engage these big muscles, it takes a little while for the body to get back to, because the heart immediately starts sending blood to these big muscles. Good. We're going to do a little hip opener into a twist now. Let's take a nice big breath in. As you exhale with a straight spine, just hinge forward. Grab the back of your right leg and hug it in. Stretch the shoulders back and down. Let's do a couple rotations with our ankle. Yeah, if that's not comfortable, you can always keep your toe down and rock your heel. Good. If it's available to you today, you can bring that leg onto the left, that right leg onto the left, on the side of the ankle, side of the foot, side of the shin. And lift the heart. Make sure that you can have a nice tall spine. You're not crunched forward here today. I'm almost crunched forward. I'm so tight. Yeah. If that's the case, if you're tight, this doesn't feel good, you can't breathe deeply outside of the foot, laying on top of that left foot and just letting this leg drop open. Yeah, that's also a nice way to open your hips. If you're up here, lift your toe. And we're all gonna lift the chest, look up. And as you exhale, just slowly, a little bit, glide your body forward. Yeah. And then pause, take a breath in and exhale, maybe glide it a little bit more forward. Keep your spine straight, keep your chin lifted so that the spine stays straight. So you're just hinging at your hips. That's where the motion is coming from. So you won't be able to go as far as if you rounded your back. Yeah, take a breath in here, exhale. Just let the head drop forward. Find your range of motion where you feel an opening, a stretch, but you can still breathe. If you can't, back up a little bit. Yeah, and breathe. Close your eyes here. We're nice and safe now. We're seated, so close the eyes. Find your breath. Nice, long, slow, deep breath. And each time you exhale, see if you can soften something. I start with my fingers. I just let my fingers stop holding my legs. Just wiggle your fingers. And that you'll feel your shoulders automatically relax. Body, yeah, starts to relax as you just melt forward with each exhale breath. Good. On your next inhale breath, gently press down into your left foot and bring the body back up. Good. If it's available to you, just cross your legs and scoot that. Make sure that this leg, this one, stays nice and perpendicular to the floor, that it's not dropping from the weight. And if you're here, you can cross your feet over, or if crossing your legs doesn't feel good, cross at your feet. Lift your chest up a little bit, shoulders back. Just that is, just posture is, good posture is so beneficial to all of these poses. Yeah. All right, reach the arms forward and up. Good. Exhale, relax, just soften the arms. And then if you can, slowly start to turn over to the right at your waist, pressing down into that left foot, and then relax the arms down. So forearm or hand are on the outside of that right thigh. That right palm presses down right behind that right hip. Yeah, just feel that nice stretch in the spine when you do that. And exhale, turn and look over the right shoulder again. Yeah, so getting toxins out of the body with these twists. Good. And when we detox our body, that helps our immune system to be stronger. Makes sense. On the next exhale breath, relax your body. Turn your head forward. Slowly bring your body back forward and uncross. Good. Wiggle out the legs a little bit. Good. Roll the shoulders a little bit. Now let's do the other side. So feet hip distance apart, toes even, hinge forward, grab behind the knee, and then hug it in. Nice little gut massage here. Yeah, if you can do this. Again, making sure that you're not hunched forward here. If that's the case, stay on your toe and just go side to side here. You're up here, hugging your thigh in. Let's rotate the foot. Good. And now see what's going on this side. If you can, bring that left leg onto the right, outside of the foot, ankle, shin, whatever is what your body is asking you for, or feet. Yeah, and lift your chest, look up. And as you exhale, hinge forward at your hips. So keep your gaze up, keep your spine straight, keep your chest lifted as you hinge forward. Notice this side versus the other side. Yeah, maybe it's the same, maybe a little tighter, maybe a little bit more open. And then release your head down. You can close your eyes and find your breath. Each exhale breath, relax, wiggle your fingers, relax your arms and your shoulders. Just let the body fall forward to open up that left hip. Breathe. Enjoy this opening, this letting go. You see tiny little babies and their joints are so flexible. Yeah, because they don't have any mental tension yet. They haven't built up life yet. That's what this is, these tight hips. Good. Next time, on an inhale breath, press down into the right foot, float the body back up. If it's available on this side to cross, again, check in with this leg and make sure it's not bending forward. Yeah, that it's nice and straight up and down. Yeah, or you can cross at your ankles. Relax your arms down. Find that straight spine. Shoulders back and down. Inhale, press into that right foot to lift the arms gently up. Take a breath in. Exhale, relax the shoulders and pivot at your waist. Turning, and relax the arms down. Good. So right arm on the outside, or right hand on the outside of the left thigh. Left palm presses down behind that left hip. Turn the head. Breathe. Nice, 3 nice, slow, deep breaths. Each time you exhale, see if you can give it a little bit more. Turn just a little bit more. Pressing into that forearm. Yeah. And on the next exhale breath, relax. Slowly turn the head back forward. Slowly bring the body back forward. Good. And uncross. And we were having so much fun. It's time for Shavasana. Yes, I'll take you a few minutes past because time got away from me. So get yourself ready for Shavasana here. So just sit back into your chair. Yeah. Make sure that your back is supported. Feet are flat on the floor. Feel free to lay down. Bring your palms up on your lap and close your eyes. Okay. So find immediate, full relaxation. Just for this couple minutes. Let's take a nice breath in through the nose and gently, softly hum the breath out. Relax. And do 2 more just like that. Breath in and a long, gentle hum out. And let that hum send you into this deep relaxation. After 3 breaths on the end of the exhale, just let go of the breath. Now relax the body. Bring your awareness to your gentle, natural breath. And with each gentle exhale, relax the body from top down, shoulders, the arms. Relax the chest, the thymus, the thyroid. Feel your hips so heavy. Relax legs and feet, toes. Whole body relaxed. Bring a little smile to your face. awareness to any thoughts and just let them come and go. Let them just be free. Wanting nothing. Now, doing nothing. Being nothing. Just for this next 2 minutes. Mind begins to wander, just drop it back into your heart space. Relax. Bring your awareness to how you feel now. Wanting nothing, doing nothing, being nothing. This is where we find that bliss and joy. Feel free to remain here for as long as you'd like. Should you choose to slowly now come back into this space and time, take a nice breath in and let it go. Begin to wiggle those toes and fingers. Move the body gently. And back into stillness. Bringing your hands into Anjali Mudra prayer position. And rest your thumbs onto your beautiful heart. Take a nice big breath in again. Fill up your lungs. As you exhale, bow your forehead to your fingertips. We'll close practice today with this. Happiness is when you want nothing and you want to give, where the wanting and desires end and sharing begins. Happiness is exactly there. Shri Shri Ravi Shankar. And you're feeling ready and complete at your own pace. Gently begin to flutter the eyes open as you lift your head. And I thank you all for coming and taking care of yourself. Have a lovely, amazing rest of the day in this beautiful world that we live in. Namaste.